It's Leo the Kind here. Today we're doing something completely different. I'm starting this new thing called the grilled cheese vlog. Now I know I got a bunch of shit going on my channel, or do I? Maybe I don't, I don't know, that's just how I feel. But the sound design series is dope. I'm still gonna be doing them, I just haven't come up with anything. But also, like, I just want you to see different facets of who I am. But yeah, anyway, today I'm in my kitchen. We're going to do, basically, I'm going to make a grilled cheese sandwich. Because I'm 25 and I don't know how to feed myself, but also I just want to talk about some things. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. So whatever comes up is what comes up. Grilled cheese vlog number 1. Let's let's get into it. I'm gonna give y'all a 10-second guess to figure out what the hell this is. It's on my stove. Listen. I'm gonna give you a hint. Look, I'm this shade. What do you think is in here? It's motherfucking grease. All right, so I had to put my camera in the cupboard, but it should look good. It should look fine. Got fucking mayo, cheese, whole wheat bread because I've been eating way too much white bread, and I gotta get butter, so 1 second. I make grilled cheese. It's pretty traditional. I think that it's interesting how there are so many different ways for people to come up with their own grilled cheese. For me, it was out of pure starvation. You know, at one point it was called the struggle meal, but now I think it's a delicacy that people just forget about. And to be honest, I forgot about it. And I just realized that because I was eating pretty healthy for a while and got depressed, but not crazy. You know, like I'm not out here like going wild. It's COVID. I you know what I mean? I kind of lost interest in eating right. But my parents, I live with my parents, and you know, they don't buy an assortment of things. It's kind of the same thing over and over. And they bought white bread and just cheese, and I forgot how much of a struggle meal that was, but also how good it is. Like, it's really good. You know, it's when you're feeling like you don't want to do anything, and you don't want to go to the store, you don't want to order, you don't want to spend money, you just hit up the grilled cheese, and it saves you every single time. I've been putting ham in it. I've been talking too much, this pan is getting hot, but I've been putting ham in it. Grilled ham and cheese slaps. Anyway, pan is getting hot. Gotta put the butter in, so let's get it. This is what we call a decent amount, and split the ham. So yeah, as I was saying, I kind of just substituted the grilled cheese for nicer meals, which I will get back to, but I think it's important to know that it's okay to have comfort foods, and you know, that could be anything. That could be grilled cheese, that can be, I don't know, late night ice cream, I don't know. I'm over here making a sandwich. I'm just gonna put the cheese slices on here. Maybe one day I'll do ASMR. And I don't really care what kind of cheese it is, as long as it's cheese. Cheese is really good. I've also been doing a lot of shopping on Shein, and I found out that this shit's actually pretty good. I got a comfy sweater from Shein. Everywhere I go, or if I post it and I'm wearing it, people are like, where'd you get that? And I'm like, oh, I got it from Shein. It was like $15, and it's slowly falling apart though, I will add that, but my girl knows how to do that stuff. So I'm gonna just give it to her, and she's gonna get it going. Yo, you gotta smush it. I've been thinking a lot about how the kids are still going to school during COVID, and I'm not really sure how how that's happening, but I am so glad that I am not going to school in COVID, because I already know when I was in school, there was all kinds of shit happening. So you're at the lunch table, somebody's eating a sandwich, pull down the mask, talking, they cough or something, boom, now it's on your sandwich. I don't know. I can't even imagine how kids are dealing with the weight of COVID, because like being a teen and like being in a class you didn't like or didn't understand, being around people you didn't like, yeah, not for me. So I probably would have dropped out. Yeah, if you see people drop out, don't be surprised, because it was fucking COVID. I have nothing to talk about. That's the weird part here. It's like I do, but I don't. I have nothing to talk about. It's like I don't want to be able to say something that could potentially harm somebody, but at the same time, you know, I'm a fucking artist. No, I'm just grabbing the plate here. All right, so that's one sandwich down. We're just gonna put this next one up. I think I'm gonna add some more butter. I also feel like I really want my own place. Like, I had my own place. Well, I lived with friends a couple years ago, and it was actually really dope. And I've been trying to get back there ever since I left, because I had a really nice job. It was on one of the richest streets in Boston, and I worked at a retail store. And the price of rent kept going up for the place, and we were making money. I mean, our underwear was $40. Like, one pair of underwear was $40. So we were making bread. The rent kept going up on the street, and I loved my boss so much. I loved her. She was amazing. You know, she broke the news to me, because at the time I was an associate, and I was about to be promoted to assistant manager. She was like, hey, I can't do a British accent. She was British, but she was like, hey, the rent is going up, and I don't think, you know, they're going to be able to keep this store open. So that was my main stream of income. It did not go well for me financially, but here's the thing. A year later, I got signed to the Dream label, to my Dream label. So I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, you know, everything happens for a reason. Yeah, I just finished the sandwich. I'm gonna let the stove cool off. Forgot what the word was. And yeah, the crazy thing about that time was I wasn't making music. I worked about 40 to 50 hours a week, tops. And I would come home from long shifts. I would just be so tired that I would take a nap, and then I'd get up, and my setup was right there. Like, I had a little room in the apartment, and my setup was right there, but I just couldn't make any music. I was uninspired. I was talking to people all day, talking about sweaters and shit. Like, I was not inspired, heavily uninspired. But I was making money, you know, I was surviving, I was living on my own. But the shit was different. Like, I couldn't make any music, and it sucked. It sucked so bad. Like, I loved being able to work a full day, come home, have everything paid for, but I wasn't making music. So it was like, what's the point? So, you know, I was upset for a while that the store closed, but I was like, man, I wasn't making shit. Like, I really wasn't. I made like 2 or 3 songs a month. So now, being signed and all that beautifulness, I get to wake up and make a fucking grilled cheese, vlog it, edit it, put it up, and then go, okay, I want to make some music, because that is just how my life is right now. And, you know, I'm really, really happy about that. But there is that overarching weight that is COVID. And it's important to know that it's not just me. You know what I mean? It's not just me. It's all of us. We're all going through something right now. But you know, the grilled cheese is getting me through / making music. And you know, I encourage you to find whatever your comfort food is and allow that to get you through the COVID. I'm not saying it's gonna change your life or anything, but yeah. So we're dope. I don't usually talk when my mouth is full, but you guys like mukbangs and shit, weirdos. But anyway, thanks y'all. I'll be back with another one soon. Peace.